99. All right. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode. Oh, I'm sorry, another rendition of the Marquee Podcast. New new name drop. I'm dropping Pusha Key. I was told it was too close to Pusha T, and I don't want no smoke with Pusha T. So, stage name, I'm going by Key the Dilla now.
Yes, sir.
And y'all,
And I
y'all
go by
know,
Mav as usual.
my bad, bro. Go ahead.
No, you good, bro. I just said I go by Mav as usual. Just they all know.
All right, and listen, Marquee Gang. We got a special guest tonight. Okay. I'll let bro introduce himself and then I'll give y'all a little backstory on why he's here.
All
Go
right
ahead,
now,
bro.
all right now. My name is Cornelius for the full name. Everybody call me Corn though. Facebook name, Instagram name is Big Cornstalk. All one word, Big Cornstalk. So I'm here to see what these boys got to talk about, man. Cause
Hey.
this dude be crazy sometimes. But whatever.
Yeah, he
and,
definitely do for real.
and Marquee Gang, listen. If y'all see him out in public, don't call him Cornelius. That's so lame. Just call him Corn and go on about your day.
Yeah, it's gonna be corn. It's gonna be corn for sure.
Now listen, okay, y'all. So the reason why Corn is here is because he has very interesting sports takes. So
Okay.
this is what this rendition of the podcast is gonna be about. It's gonna be, you know, me and Corn and Mav. We're gonna go back and forth on a few topics. It might not be just sports. It might be, you know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, before I get into the sports topics, let the world know, Corn, how do you feel about the 100 men versus the gorilla thing?
It's the most ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing I've seen in the last 2 3 years from people. People, human beings do not think past the club. You feel me? So I understand. I understand why human beings would think the things they are saying online and out loud. What I've been told what a gorilla is honestly a super saiyan times 10. You know what I'm saying? That's not what a gorilla is. You know what I'm saying? So a gorilla
It's not.
is from I've been told, a gorilla can bench press 4,000 pounds. I've been
That's what I
told
was
that
told too.
Yeah, me too.
I was told a gorilla is 8 feet tall. I was told a gorilla has unlimited stamina. I was told a gorilla can fly. I was told a gorilla can drive a car. I was told a gorilla can chop up sticks. Like what we
That's what
talking
I'm
about?
saying, man. They think
What we
they
talking
think that
about?
these gorillas is King Kong, man. He's not King Kong.
What are we talking about?
Right?
I was told a
Yeah.
gorilla can jump from
Yep.
city to city. Like, what fuck is y'all niggas talking about right here? Y'all been had me hot. It's no point in talking to humans. Humans are almost. That's why I'm glad I'm not a human. I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Humans humans can't think outside of what they actually seen with their own two eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
It was this one chick on Facebook, man. I ain't gonna say her name. I don't want nobody trying to sue. But man, she pissed me off so bad, bruh. I'm talking about she literally made me put my phone on a charger and walk away from it for 2 hours, bruh.
Right, for sure.
She said,
Yeah, for sure,
she
for
said,
sure,
no,
for
no, no.
sure,
This is what she
for
said.
sure,
She
for
said,
sure.
I don't know why y'all even debating a hundred men versus a gorilla. She was like, first of all, she was like 60 of them gonna run, and then I'm like, man, listen, bro.
And I would one gorilla sees 100 motherfuckers running there. He just gonna stand there, man.
That's what
Come
I'm
on, come on,
saying.
man. What is y'all
Cause just
talking
being
about
real,
right here, bro? What is y'all talking about right here?
cause just
Man,
being real, bro. Like a
niggas be,
gorilla, a
ooh,
gorilla. First of
ooh.
all, he
Ooh,
gonna be scared,
off the
right?
top, off
He's
the
going to
top.
be scared. And then just being real, a gorilla don't know that these 100 niggas is finna try to kill him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
Exactly,
if
exactly.
they rush that nigga at one time, that gorilla gonna get the flailing and panicking. I think this is
Yep.
what I honestly think. I think if 100 men attack the gorilla at one time, I think the gorilla would literally have a fucking panic attack.
Listen, listen. These people see this. I truly study, watch, and the wildlife, animal life. You know what I'm saying? So like I understand what these animals can and cannot do. There's too many videos like, they think these animals are well, a gorilla is just this super aggressive. It's not.
It's not.
It's just nowhere near as aggressive as they think it is. There's a million
Gorillas don't eat, bro. Gorillas don't even eat meat.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, so
Gorillas are
they
herbivores.
they are hurt. They will eat meat, but it's just not their normal diet, if that
Right,
makes
right,
sense. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll eat anything if it's hungry. You know what I'm saying? If it
right,
ain't right there,
right.
Yeah.
he gonna
That's
get off. He
yeah,
gonna get
right.
off in your ass. But what I'm saying is, it's too many videos of a regular human being standing right next to a fucking gorilla. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
in the wild. That lets you know it's
Yeah.
not as aggressive as y'all think it is. Now, animals that are that aggressive, grizzly bears, lions, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rhinos.
Yeah.
You not finna just get arms distant in front of a grizzly bear without him sniffing you, growling at you, checking you, seeing what's going on. Who is you right here, homie? You feel me? He finna
Yeah.
do all that with you. Like
Yeah.
not a
And
gorilla though.
you gotta think that gorillas are closer in intelligence even to humans. So it's like it's
Absolute.
almost like they have like a
We
yeah,
slick look
we
alike.
look like them. We
Yep.
look alike. We a lot of times in a lot of ways we move. They can sit upright like us. So it's like they recognize
Exactly.
something with us.
Right.
So
And
it's like people don't understand. It's like and even that, like what are we gonna do if somebody's gonna come in? 100 men gonna come and attack you? You're gonna run or you're gonna fight for your life, right?
right.
Exactly.
The gorilla is probably thinking that instinct. I'm gonna fight for my life. I'm gonna
Correct.
fight for my life, and he's powerful. So like he'll knock out a few, but like I said, 100 men versus one gorilla is
One.
okay. If you're gonna have 100,
Oh man.
it
Like, come
doesn't
on.
make sense.
Come on,
That's an
guys.
easy answer. The 100 men win.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
And then don't even get me started if I get to hand pick my own people. You know what I'm saying? See,
That's what I
yeah,
said.
these people think we finna come with a
yes,
hundred. These people think we finna come with 100 Kevin Harts. No, we're not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming with 100 Kevin Harts. I'm coming with 32 left tackles from the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Facts. Facts. That's why I said,
250
bro,
to
this is exactly
350.
what I said. I said, man, y'all
Every left
think we
tackle,
gonna take
in the field, that's 32 people. That's all 6'6", 350 or better. That's 32 right there.
yep. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
like, y'all think we gonna take over there a fucking 100 people that ain't got no muscle mass.
right.
They ain't never played sports in their life. Just 100 average adult males. Like, no.
Man, I'm finna
No, you're
bring.
gonna want some wrestler football type dudes, some Mike Tyson type dude. I heard somebody say 1 gorilla versus 100 Mike Tysons. They'd be like, I'd be
Bro,
scared for the gorilla.
if I could duplicate, give me a
What you
hundred
want? What up,
prime
Paul? How
Charles
you
Barkley's.
doing? I thought that was you.
You said 100 what?
100 prime Charles Barkley's. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I mean like Philadelphia Charles Barkley. Like, come on now. 100 of them? Come on now.
Go.
But okay. So look, that's enough on that shit, bro, because I discussed that enough this week.
Yeah,
So
I'm through.
listen.
I'm through talking to humans on that, bro. Like, I just
Right?
At this point, shit, I want to see how the gorilla feel about it.
right.
Right?
Like
Had a
shit,
gorilla sit down for an interview, and he probably could just do some
right,
sign language with him, you know?
bro? That should be funny as
Man,
Figure
hell
it
if you
out.
could listen
come
to a
on.
gorilla pop his shit. Like, man, I kill
That
out
would be
y'all niggas or
funny.
some shit.
Right?
But hey, so
I ain't mad at him, but I'm just done talking to human beings about that. You know, it's just
facts. So listen,
I
okay,
feel it, yeah.
I'm through talking about
so
that. I was
so
told a
listen,
gorilla can fly, bro.
okay, Corin. So look, let's get into the
All right, man.
first the first sports topic, right?
All right.
So Okay. How do you feel about the Lakers' first round exit?
You know, media hyped them up. You know what I'm saying, right? Media hyped them up for obvious reasons. It's Luka and LeBron. That obviously is going to bring TV and bring attention. But reality sunk in, and they played a team that was honestly better, was
Huh?
deeper, was deeper, force wise, more depth, was bigger, and
Yeah.
was just a more complete team, right? That's basketball, right? But
Right.
the feelings will kick in, will and people are gonna go with the Braun hate and all the Luca hate and all the other stuff and say LeBron's supposed to win the championship at age 40, Luca's supposed to do this, he had JJ and all this. Not so it depends on what side of the fence you is. If you're down the middle, you can talk basketball. If you're not down the middle, then it's up for grabs. You know what I'm saying, but
Hey man, listen.
if we're talking completely basketball, the Lakers are not a better team than Timberwolves. Although the media hyped them up that they was this great team and da da da. Secondly, the head coach didn't do him no justice by playing small ball, letting Rudy Gobert get 30 fucking rebounds and not even trying to goddamn even make some sort of substitution, some sort of adjustment to try and try and subsidize what Rudy Gobert was doing. Just an idiot. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So listen. Okay, if I get in my conspiracy bag, right? Right? If I get in
Mm-hmm.
my conspiracy bag, I'm gonna tell y'all what I honestly think. I really truly think that was nothing but the NBA saying, LeBron, take your ass home. Anthony Edwards got this league, bro.
Nah, there's no way Anthony got this league. He just lost last year.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, bro. I think some way, somehow, and I mean, I don't be having no way to prove this shit, but I always end up being right. Listen, I think if Anthony Edwards does not win the championship this year, he for sure gonna win next year. And I think because just being real, I think if, like I said, I'm in my conspiracy bag. I think LeBron has too much power, and I think that they that nepotism shit, that shit pissed them off, and I think they're pushing him out the door. Like it would not surprise me at all if a LeBron retiring announcement comes soon.
Yeah,
That's what
it kind of sounded like it too.
just being real. The reason I say that, is because think about it. Think about all this shit LeBron has been staring up, right? If it ain't him and Stephen A, if it ain't people saying he assisted in getting Ham fired as the coach. You see what I'm saying? Then he bring in his goddamn podcast mate to be a coach. Then he get his son
Yeah, that
into
was
the
crazy.
league. He beefing with you know what I'm saying, with ESPN's top reporter and Stephen A. And I know people hate Stephen A, but facts is facts, bro. Stephen A got a lot of power. Just being honest. And then it's like I just feel like they're treating LeBron. I think this year was LeBron's Kobe year. Like his final year.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, I think he stirred up enough because he's definitely gonna have a media career after basketball.
Question. He's already doing it with Steve Nash and all that stuff.
That's what I'm
For sure.
saying. And I think to be real, I think that's what this year was about. Whether it like
This is absolutely he's absolutely been the most vocal. If anybody follow LeBron, he's been the most vocal in his entire career this year for
going that
sure. You know what I'm
like
saying?
going that Kevin Gates
For
and shit.
sure. Yeah, for
You
sure.
see what I'm saying?
For
And then,
sure. He's
bro,
been
like
vocal
think
for
about it.
sure.
Think about it. All Kevin Gates said is your wife don't look interested when you come around. I mean that
Right.
ain't
But
none of his business, but that wasn't too disrespectful. Bro, I've heard people call LeBron out his name.
But he didn't say nothing. He wasn't supposed to. I mean, I don't. What LeBron did was enough. If you ask me, what did he? What did Kevin Gates say that he needed to just, haul off him in the mouth
No, no,
in a
no,
play
no, no, no.
during a playoff game? You know what I'm saying?
He definitely didn't say nothing that was like, let me go confront this nigga type shit.
Yeah,
But it's just
type.
like,
Yeah,
why
to
even
me it was more
address it?
weird, just more weird than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's more weird than anything. He did address it. He said something on Facebook. On Instagram. When kings don't talk to peasants, and that's true. He's a fucking peon. Kevin Gates ain't been relevant in 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Kevin
So
Gates' new album hard though.
again, Kevin Gates ain't been relevant in 10 years. If you sat here and said Kevin Gates had a new album, it's gonna be 5 to 7 people that's gonna say I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So again, he ain't been relevant in 10 years. Secondly, secondly, he has a person in his own city who disses him every motherfucking day, and he ain't said 2 words to him. You had motherfuckers talking about why ain't Braun bumped down on Kevin Gates? So why ain't y'all telling Kevin Gates to go bump down on the white dude who's dissing him in his own city every day? Niggas kill me,
I
bro.
don't think
Niggas
Kevin
kill
Gates
me,
take
bro.
him serious though. Honestly.
Man, listen, bro. I just said, if y'all gonna tell LeBron to bump down on Kevin Gates, y'all need to tell Kevin Gates to bump down on niggas who dissing in his own city every goddamn day.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Who's dissing Kevin?
So
dude named Uncle
Uncle
Bang.
Bang, you ain't never heard of him?
Oh, I've never heard of
Hey,
him.
he out there in Cali with you. I be seeing him. He be on
Really?
Adam
No
22
jumper.
shit all the time.
Sure, for sure. It was
Really? I'm gonna have to look
matter.
it up.
Yeah.
He has an interview. He has an interview with Adam 22, and he was literally, and Kevin Gates was literally in the same city. They was in the same. They was both in Cali the day that he did the interview. They was talking super game. Nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? But you had people in the streets. You had people in the streets in the barbershop talking about Braun picking and choosing. He didn't bump down on Kevin Gates, but y'all ain't telling Kevin Gates to go bump down on the white dude. Oh man, stop playing, bro. Like stop.
Okay, so look. Speaking of bump downs. Okay, I know me and you was on opposite sides of the Stephen A. and LeBron thing. What's your perspective like from A to Z? Like whether it be if Stephen A. really did, you see what I'm saying, this Bronny, like how you feel about
He never dissed Bronny. He called him sorry. He is. That's not dissing Bronny. You know what I'm
it?
saying? That's not dissing Bronny. You feel me? The man was playing horrible. He said he's playing horrible. He looked like garbage in the NBA. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now in the G League, he's hooping, but
Yeah.
in the NBA, he was garbage. That's not. Where is the dissing? That wasn't dissing. So him saying that is not disrespectful. Him saying as a father and you are slick challenging his fatherhood, parenthood, that is like, bro, hold on. What are you talking about here, bro? Like, why you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You know
So,
what I'm saying?
but listen,
That is, that
address
is. Not
address
only
your
that,
point
he's
right there.
addressed Stephen A. Smith is not no Kevin Gates. His word is said in front of bajillions and bajillions of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different ball game.
So
The only reason why
let me
we know about
address your
Kevin Gates
point
is
right
because
there.
LeBron addressed him.
You heard me?
So go ahead.
Let me address your point. What you just said, right?
Go
So
ahead.
so okay.
Sorry if I'm talking
When
too much.
Stephen A. said, what you say?
Sorry if I'm talking over you. I ain't trying to. My fault. Yeah, I'm here.
No. I was saying. So listen, when Stephen A. said, as a father,
Correct.
he wasn't saying you a terrible father, or he was. To me, he wasn't saying, or he wasn't attacking his fatherhood. To me, he was saying, just like he said on his podcast, nigga, this is your fault. You should be advising him. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you not, maybe you're not ready. Maybe you should, go. Convince him to stay in college.
hmm
You see what I'm saying? Like if
I'm
I
not. I'm not.
understood. To
I'm
me,
not.
I
I'm not
understood
necessarily
both
mad at. I'm
sides
not
of it.
necessarily mad. I'm not necessarily mad at him coming out of college. If listen, if there's any inkling of a chance you can come out of the NBA, come out of college and go to the NBA and go get a bag, go. I have no issues with that. You know what I'm saying? whether it's too early or not. I'm saying,
But think
especially
about
when
it.
you kind of have a guarantee.
To
If
think
you have
about
a
it though.
guarantee, which is
If
what
that
Bronny did, he had a guarantee. Slide. It is what it is. He got
think
eight
about it
million
though.
dollars,
If he goes back a year to USC and he has that same production that he had this year in the G League, he fuck around go top 5.
but it doesn't matter though because it wouldn't matter because he's already into getting his money. He signed an $8 million contract, and on top of that, he's already in the NBA, getting NBA experience, and he's doing all of it. He's doing all that now.
But
All that
think
stuff you're saying that he could have done in college, he's doing it in the NBA or a version of the NBA, which is the G League. He's
but
doing it
see
now, so I
but
mean,
see
it's
what
no issue.
Stephen A is saying is, nigga, everything he got in the NBA, he could have got he could nigga they man, these college players getting these NIL deals. You see what I'm saying? You come to the
But
NBA and go
Bronny
through.
doesn't need no money. Bronny doesn't need money. So if you can go ahead and get to the NBA now, go ahead and get in there. He's in there. He's dropping 30s and 30. He's dropping 30 balls and shit in G League 30s and 28, 25, 27, back in the G League. He's just not NBA ready, which is fine. But he's in the NBA already. He's there. What's the issue? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you have a ticket to get to the NBA, go. What's the
I don't
wait?
know. I mean,
What are we waiting
I
on?
I just feel like I don't
What are we
trust me.
waiting on?
If I could get my
Cause
son
hold on,
like at my
hold on,
job,
Keith.
if I can get my son in the door, I'm gonna do it. You see what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, if let's
Go
say
ahead.
LeBron goes back to college, right? Like you said, tears an ACL.
Right,
Boom.
right.
He's not in the NBA no more. So, so if you gotta start with the eyes hot. He got in the NBA. He's in the NBA now. He's in the NBA essentially. He's getting NBA experience, getting G League experience. He's getting his college so-called years of college practice now in the NBA though. Yeah, he did right. I ain't mad at him.
But see, that what I'm saying is, and honestly, what Stephen A was saying, he of course he gon' you know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with getting him in the league if you can. But what I'm saying is, look at the level of scrutiny he's under.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Think about this. If Bronny stays in college, LeBron retires. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that bullshit where you trying to get him on your team. Let him go to any team. You see what I'm saying? You saying I stay another year at the Lakers if y'all draft my son. No, bruh. Let him go in the draft. Let him compete in the combine. Let him let him go to the fucking Celtics. You see what I'm saying? If they want him, don't draft him to your team. And then no. Like now, if Bronny would have went through the process like any other rookie, and you see what I'm saying, I would have been fine with it. But he didn't. Cause think about it.
Just
Think
to be
about it.
clear, there has been other instances
Just like just like they
of
say on ESPN. Bro, they said on ESPN. I don't remember who said it, so if I misquote y'all, I apologize. But I swear I heard them say nobody else was gonna draft Bronny but the Lakers.
hmm
Like they said him being put on other teams' boards was nothing but like a show. If the Lakers didn't draft Bronny 55, he was gonna go undrafted. Which which some people saying is what should have happened. You see what I'm saying? And then think about it. Think about it. The Lakers, y'all waste that pick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not waste that pick. Y'all use that pick on Bronny. But didn't they say the kid that was on his team that averaged more than Bronny in every category didn't get drafted? You see what I'm saying? And I just feel like if the leading scorer, rebounder, assist, all that all that shit that he was doing for UFC, he wasn't good enough to make it. Like, come on now. That's the part of it that I understand from Stephen A. And then the part of it that I understand from LeBron is, like you said, look, I mean, like, just being honest, man, LeBron had to live through, you know what I'm saying? Bronny had a fucking heart attack. You see what I'm saying? And then it's like, I got an opportunity to secure his spot in the NBA. Hell yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. So it's like I understand both sides of it, honestly.
I understand both sides, but I'm way more on the side of what LeBron did and understand more what LeBron and what Stephen A. People who are cold in the college don't get drafted all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Chris Lofton didn't even get drafted. Scotty, what's the Scotty Reynolds from Villanova? Is it Reynolds?
Yeah,
Back in he was AP Player of the Year. Didn't get drafted. He did not get drafted. You know what I'm saying? So it's Reynolds, Scotty Reynolds. I believe it's Scotty Reynolds. But didn't get drafted. So that doesn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Again, we all know Bronny's the way to the league was dad ball, which is fine, which I get it. People
right.
are gonna get mad, whatever. But dad ball, homie ball, brother ball happens all the time in the league. You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure, for
Again,
sure.
J.R. Smith's brother, Chris Smith, back when he was on the Knicks, only reason he was on the team was to appease J.R. Smith. He
Pl-
sucked. You know what I'm saying?
plus Giannis brothers.
He sucked. Thanasis is only on the team to appease Giannis. You know what I'm saying? But Thanasis did get, again, in fairness, Thanasis did actually get drafted. You know what I'm saying? But again, we all know he's sorry. He's only on the Milwaukee Bucks team because he's Giannis' brother. But again, Thanasis got drafted before Giannis was in the league. He actually was thought of as a prospect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But again, so again, Bronny is a 6'1" shooting guard. That's horrible. You know what I'm saying? So we know why he's in the league.
right.
But with that being said, with all that being said, at the end of the day, who cares at this point? He's in the league. He's in the G League. He's proven that he actually somewhat belongs in the G League slash is somewhat competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I don't see no problems with what LeBron. I don't see no problems at the end of the day what LeBron did. Now, what Stephen A. said as a father, because he said more things. He said as a father, what are you doing? Can't you stop this? This is looking horrible. Like he's playing with his fatherhood, bro. And you can see him say he's not all he wants to. He is. He did it on live TV, bro. Like I mean, we all heard what the man said. He played with him,
so
and
listen,
so again, LeBron stepped to him and said, "Hey, bro, stop, chill out with all that, bro." You feel me? Like
so
people
listen,
step to Stephen A. and people step to these reporters all the time, bro.
bro. So
So I
listen
mean, it's just nothing new.
on the
It just
Marquee
happens with LeBron.
podcast, right? On the Marquee podcast, I like to keep the LeBron talk really to like a minimum. You see what I'm saying? Because I can't do too much LeBron debate because LeBron fans is like, ugh. But listen, this is
Which
this
I'm
is
not a LeBron fan. I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. You feel me? I'm just trying to keep it. I'm just keeping it 1,000. You know
feel
what I
you,
mean?
feel you, feel you. Now listen though, this is a topic that I really wanted to talk about, right? So recently, one of the greatest franchises in the world, the Tennessee Titans, selected Cam Ward number one overall,
Greatest franchise in what? Greatest franchise in what?
American football. Now, so listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, too, and the marquee game. This is my expectations for the Titans this year, and then y'all can chime in as so y'all feel, right?
Okay.
So this is what I fully expect. Now, shout out to the Titans. Let me get man. Hey, listen, Tennessee Titans, man. Quietly, y'all been doing y'all thing. If y'all haven't seen our wide receiver core, it's very much so upgraded. All them sorry ass, pass dropping ass players we had, they gone. Now,
What receivers they got that's supposed to be so cold outside of your boy?
Tyler Lockett.
Okay, I like that.
So we
That's
picked
decent.
up
He's the
Tyler
best.
Lockett. That was to me, picking up Tyler Lockett was a fucking huge pickup.
Okay.
Because to me, he's gonna be that safety net for Cam. Watch and see what I tell you. It's either gonna be Tyler Lockett or it's gonna be the kid that we just got that came in with him from Miami. That was his guy in Miami. Rester Pro, yes, Rester Pro. I think is his last name. The little white kid.
Okay, I got you. I'm
You see what I'm
tracking.
saying? Like people sleeping on that. But I'm telling you, that's a pick. That's a huge pickup. Then our line is very much so upgraded.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying? Now,
can roll with that too.
now you're gonna trust me. I'm telling you now. You're going to see Tony Pollard go for at least 13 this year. I think you see Cam Ward. Cam probably throws in his rookie season. I say about 3,200, maybe I say high teens in touchdowns. I really don't expect him to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? 30, 40, 50 touchdowns. I say 3,200 passing yards, 18, 19 touchdowns, probably 6 or 7 interceptions. Um, because I definitely think in his first season we gonna run heavy, screen game heavy. You see what I'm saying? Like I 100% think we got the right coaches that's going to spoon feed him. You see what I'm saying? Like when Will Levis came in, his first game, that motherfucker threw up for over 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. That was honestly, I said it then. That was too much. That was too much, bro, because that put expectations on him that he wasn't ready for. And I think every single game this year that Will Levis played, he was trying to live up to his first game. And you can see it, like the stupid shit he would do, throwing the ball backwards and shit. Bruh. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then, listen, we're not gonna sit here and act like the Titans didn't have a top 10 defense last year. Like we didn't lose nobody really on defense. That's why I say, I mean, we did lose Harold Landry, but honestly, I think Harold Landry can be replaced, just being real. But we didn't lose that interior, which is Big Jeff, Tavondre Sweat. Like, bro, we got the best interior line in the fucking league, in my opinion. But what say you, Corn? Because I feel like you disagree with what I'm saying.
I don't think I don't disagree. I'm just trying to figure out when you say we have a good have a when you say the words I mean how many games you expecting to win? Over
Um,
under 8.
next year, honestly, I expect honestly I say about 10. I expect 10 wins, 7 losses.
You on mileage right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? You on mileage right now. Look, Will Levis absolutely cost y'all literally 4 games. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
For sure.
Literally 4 games go to Will Levis just single handedly gave the game away.
For sure. For sure.
And with that being said, if he went with that being said, y'all still so what was that how many games y'all won this past season? That would have put y'all at 7 wins, you know what I'm saying, right? So that's still 3 games under 500. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see Cam Ward coming in doing some CJ Stroud shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He could
I
because
do.
I don't think it's not too hard. It's not too hard to not be better than Will Levis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can Cam Ward not literally toss y'all 4 games? Yes, I believe that. But to say y'all gonna win 10, 11 games out the gate, when y'all gotta deal with CJ Stroud twice a year, then you gotta deal with possibly with a bounce back maybe with Jags. I don't know about that. Then you got Travis Hunter and shit too. I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. I
Listen,
don't know.
I'm
But
telling you.
y'all division is weak though. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all gotta do is worry about all y'all have to do is worry about essentially
Oh, listen.
the Texans.
This why I say
I
10.
don't
Let
think
me
I don't think that I don't think it's that I don't think it's that I don't think it's that bad because y'all won 3 games. Y'all Will Levis cost y'all 4 games, so y'all had 7. I'm gonna say 8, bro. I'm gonna say 8 at the yes. I don't know about 10.
so listen.
I'm gonna say
This
8.
this why I say
I
10 though. This why I say
I need to
10,
know what
right?
y'all schedule is though.
This why I say 10. Because first of all, Jacksonville sucks. Like they suck. And I'm telling you,
That's true. I'm not mad at that.
we're going to sweep Jacksonville. That's two.
Yeah, y'all pretty much do every year. That's true.
Right,
Okay.
right, right. So we're going to sweep Jacksonville. That's 2 wins. Then we always split with Houston. That's 3. We always split with the Colts. Some and shit, just being real. Last year they beat us both games, but like they hadn't before last year, they hadn't beat us in 4 years. So I'm going to go out on a limb and I say we're going to sweep the Colts. That's 5 wins. That's the division games, right? Then the Titans always sweep another division. When we have our good years, we always sweep another division.
So what
Next
division y'all
year,
gonna sweep this year?
I think we play. I think we're gonna sweep the AFC East.
The, the Bills, the Bills,
Yep,
the
yep,
Bills,
yep.
Miami.
Cause think about it,
Hey
bro.
man, hey man, hey
Think,
man. Dude,
bro. Listen,
get
the
this dude up
Bills.
out of here
The Bills come to us this year, right?
and gonna smack y'all.
Bro, they ain't beat us in Tennessee in 4 years. Think about it. Think about it. Derrick Henry, stiff arming Josh Norman. That was
He's
here.
not there no more.
That's right. Okay. The following year, we beat them on Monday night here. No, we beat them in Buffalo.
Y'all not sweeping the AFC East, bro.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Get
listen.
off,
Okay. So listen.
get off the dust, Coleman. You know what I'm
Okay. So
saying?
listen. So okay. Let's just say my prediction is right. Right. Say my prediction is
That's
right,
9 wins. That's
and we
you at
that's 9
9 wins.
wins right there. Right.
Y'all definitely not sweeping them. But go
Then
ahead.
then the Titans always man, bro. Dub will agree with me on this, bro. Like. And then outside of those 9 wins, the Titans always find a a a, a, a game that we should lose. We always find a way to win. Like prime example, when the Rams were Super Bowl contenders, we went to the Rams field in their Super Bowl year, beat them
With
on
no
Monday night.
Henry, yeah.
You see what I'm
With no
saying?
quarter, was it no Henry or was it no? It was no Henry, right? It
Yeah,
was no
we didn't
Henry.
have Derrick
Yeah.
Henry that game.
Well,
And we still beat their ass on Monday. That's why I say, like the Titans always win the game that they shouldn't win. You see what I'm saying? That's your 10 wins right
hey man, I'll let you handle this, man.
there. Hey man, hey, it's the truth.
Nigga say he gonna sweep. They're gonna sweep the AFC East,
We
bro.
gonna sweep.
God, bro.
Listen, we gonna sweep the AFC East. We gonna win 5 of our division games, and we gonna win the games that man. Listen, and then I'm be honest. I fully expect Cam Ward to have a CJ Stroud year. The way CJ Stroud set the league on fire his rookie year, I
Look, I get it.
I
I truly get
100%
it, bro.
expect that.
Will Levis was garbage, bro. You know what I'm saying? I understand why you feel this because it's not gonna it don't take too much of a quarterback to be better than Will Levis. I get it, bro. But you just nah nah. You going a little too far.
I just broke
You
down
going a
the
little too
10
far.
wins.
You going a little too far, bro. Too far. You need to get off off the dust. You know what I'm saying? For
Okay,
real,
so
for real.
listen, let's make a gentleman's bet. No cash. You know what I'm saying? If the Titans
I'm giving y'all an A. I'm gonna go with A.
okay, so here's the
So
bet, right? Here's the bet. If the Titans win over 8 games, you have to, I say, for at least a week, you have to post something good about the Titans every day for a week.
Cool. And if they don't, we go to Twin Peaks. First Long Island is on you. How about that?
That's cool. That's cool. I'm telling you, man.
I just one Long Island is on you. One
Got
Long Island is on you.
you. Got you. That's the bet. That's the bet. And just so it's documented, tomorrow, I'm gonna post a status on Facebook, and I'm gonna say, last night, me and Corn made a bet that if the Titans don't win, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna post the whole bet just for
You
written
have to win more
documentation.
than 8. I said more. You have to win more than 8.
More than
Over
8.
under 8.
Okay.
So if
We
y'all win 8, you lost. Just to let you know that it's over or under 8. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
got you.
over or under.
I
I,
I
if you hit
got you.
8, you lost.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Tracking. That's when we clear, cause y'all, folks, black folks, they love to hear what they want to hear on certain things. You feel me? So we gotta, what I'm saying, cross all T's, dot all I's. You know?
Got you. Okay. Okay. And look, okay. So we got that finalized. So listen,
All right.
the last topic of the night. We gonna end it on this. Who is your NBA GOAT?
My NBA GOAT, it's not it's Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He's the greatest basketball player ever for the game. You know what I'm saying? So, um, that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really have to go too much into details of why. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like 9 first team all defenses, 9, you know what I'm saying, 9 first team all defense, defensive player of the year, 9, you know what I'm saying, 9 first team all NBAs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna. He was eighth in blocks one year. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's 6'5" in the land of the Giants. How you eighth in blocks? You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 6 and
Listen,
0 in
man.
the finals, 6 finals MVPs, 5 MVPs. All every achievement, every accolade and achievement that he accumulated happened in 11 basketball seasons. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? 10 scoring titles. That it would happen in everything that he accomplished happened in 11 basketball seasons as a bull. You know what I'm saying? So as far as wise accolades and accomplishments in 11 basketball seasons. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He was ridiculous. All this other shit that he wouldn't make it in this era is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? If DeMar DeRozan can average 27 in this era, Jordan is averaging 40. You know what I'm saying? So it don't even matter.
Hey, man. Listen.
Go ahead, bro.
So listen, man. My answer gonna be a little confusing, but I'm gonna try my best to break it down, right? So
That's because your feelings be enamored in things. But go ahead.
so listen, man. To me, the best basketball player, of course, is Michael Jordan, but he's not the GOAT, bruh. He's not,
So who's the GOAT?
bruh. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the basketball GOAT, and it's not even close. It's not even
Okay,
fucking close,
okay,
bruh. Like
that's
going
a
back
fair assessment.
going back to his
He,
high school days, man.
look, I don't really care about what he did in high school. I don't really care about what he did in college. You said the NBA.
Okay,
Y'all be trying to, y'all be trying.
So
That I
you
be that,
okay,
that I be talking about. Y'all be trying to incorporate all this other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? NBA as a
okay,
professional basketball player. You feel me?
okay. So.
Now,
Okay, we
hold
can
on,
just
real
keep
quick.
we
Hold
can
on,
keep it NBA.
hold on. One more thing. Hey, Matt, you heard what he just said, right? This is where people's feelings confuse their own goddamn selves. Listen, I'm finna verbatim. I'm finna verbatim repeat what this man just said. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan is the best basketball player to ever play, but he's not the GOAT.
He's not.
How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do
Let
that?
me
Even
explain
I
it.
was a
Let
little
me
curious
explain it.
about
Let
that
me
one, bro.
explain it.
Let me
Let me
hear that. I gotta
explain
hear
it.
that
Listen to
explanation,
what he
bro.
just said.
Let me
Yeah.
explain
Listen to
it.
what he just said.
Can I
Hold
can
on.
okay,
Let's let him explain it because I want to hear
Man,
this
let me
one.
explain it. Okay, so
man.
listen. So listen.
Uh,
So listen.
only
This
in
is
basketball does these kind of conversations happen, bro. Like,
listen.
none of this
This is
happens
why
in
I say that.
football, baseball, hockey. Only in basketball does the wild shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Okay, so listen. This is why I say that. because I mean, you excluded high school and college. That's fine. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But if we, the reason why I even brought high school and college up is because if we're talking about fucking overall, goddamn it, God's gift of basketball, bro, is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. If you consider his fucking basketball life, not just the NBA, right? Now, to me, I feel like it's a difference. Like with Mike, the way Mike transformed the game, and of course all the accolades that you named, like Mike is the the best basketball player, but to me, the greatest to ever play is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And that still doesn't make sense to what you just said, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so look at it. This this
It
this
still
why
don't make sense.
this why I say that, because
And I'm
think
not even
about it.
trying to be
Think about it.
funny.
Okay, so if you have one player, just say you got player A, right? He comes, he comes into the NBA. He's hyped and he's this, that, this man live up to the, you know what I'm saying, all Michael Jordan accolades and all that shit, right? But
Yes.
you got player B who, I mean, literally from the moment he stepped on the motherfucking court was breaking records. God damn it, I'm talking about breaking 100-year-old records. God damn it, changing the game. Like they put rules in the game for this man. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all understand it? Like, bruh, do y'all understand that UCLA winning streak?
Yes, he was going against a bunch of white people. Yes, I understand that.
Oh my God. What?
Yes, I understand that. I understand that. I understand that, bro. He was going against a bunch of white people. What are
Okay,
you
okay,
talking about?
okay, you say white people. Okay, explain. Okay, explain. Explain
What
the
are we
high
talking
school record
about?
though.
He was the tallest person on his team and in his city and his probably in the goddamn state. What are you talking about? He's 7'4".
That's not true, bro. That's not true. Like they got videos on YouTube for guys who have that opinion, bro. He was playing against top rated people in the country. Now, yes, they were white, but they still were
Mm-hmm.
highly ranked players. Or does that not matter?
It absolutely does not matter, bro. He's going. He's going. Do you know why they made a dunk rule? Because couldn't nobody block his shot. Because he was the tallest motherfucker on the court.
Bro, so you telling
He
me that
played the
Kareem
goddamn
was the only
50.
7-footer in the world at that time? Come on now. He
Look
just
it
did
up, bro.
it, he just was a better basketball player than the rest of them sorry ass niggas, bro. Cause Kareem couldn't have been the only tall nigga in the NBA. Like, come on now.
Listen, bro. Uh, Tell me when he played basketball.
60s, 70s, 80s.
I help you, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, bro. So 1966, 1966, 1967, he played 1966, 1967, 1968, right? Those are his so he went 30-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you who he beat in the championship. He beat a team called Dayton College, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dayton College. Now, I'm gonna tell you the tallest player on the team. The tallest player on the team. I'm looking at it right now. His first year he won a championship was in 1966. He won a championship every year, right?
Right.
Right. Okay.
But how is that his
You
fault
have
though?
you have a 6'4", 6 feet, 6'1", 6'6", 6 feet, 6'6", 6'7", 6'4", 6'1", 6'3", 5'11", 6'6". Now, do I need to ask you how tall Kareem Jabbar is, right?
How can you penalize a guy because other teams didn't have sense enough
And all
to go down the
and
street
all the
and find
and,
a tall
and all these
nigga?
dudes and all these dudes are white. Just to let you know that. But go ahead.
Bro, you
Just,
can't
let's
you
let's
can't
let's
penalize Kareem
let's
because other
let's.
niggas didn't know how to build a team.
He did what he was supposed to do.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
let's go to year number two. Year number two, he played North Carolina, right? Beat the team. They beat the team for the championship.
Uh-huh.
North Carolina. They beat the team by 23 points.
Right.
Let's see who's the tallest player on North Carolina. 6'4", 6'5", okay, 6'10", he found somebody. 6'4", 6'8", 6'5", 5'11", 6'6", 6 feet, 6'5", 6'4", 6'6".
A big team.
Again, he's the tallest player on the basketball court.
So what?
Is he not? Is he not? Is he not?
He was, yeah.
He's supposed to do that. He's going against people who are nowhere near his height and skill level. On top of that, that's why they made up a dunk rule to where he could not dunk because he was dunking on everybody and couldn't nobody stop it. Secondly, so again, but so let's get past this Kareem thing in college because I don't even keep talking about college. So because I don't even want to sound like I'm talking bad about Kareem because Kareem is a worthy player to be considered the greatest NBA player ever. But your reasoning doesn't make sense when you tell me that Michael Jordan is the best player is the best basketball player ever played the game, and then turn around and say he's not the GOAT, that makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So
He's not.
again,
No, I said no, no, no,
again, that
no. I said this. I said Michael Jordan is the NBA best player of all time, but I don't think he's the best overall basketball player ever. Does that make sense?
it still doesn't, bro. So you telling me he's the best professional basketball player to ever play the game,
Yes.
and then turn around and say he's not the best, he's not the GOAT? That don't make sense, bro.
No,
That don't
because
make sense.
because you have to me, the GOAT, to me, the greatest of all time. You have to consider everything
Like what? Why do I need to consider his high school and college career?
because
It
it's a
makes no
back.
sense.
That's what I'm. It's
Because
a part of his
you have players
career.
who don't you have players no it's a part of his college and high school career. It has nothing to do with his NBA career at
Bro.
all. You know
But
what I'm saying? It don't.
you cannot disregard high school and college careers, bro. It's people who still living off their goddamn high school fame to this day. They graduated 30 years ago.
Who?
You
Who?
can't just
Who?
disregard a high school career.
Who? Who's living off their high school career? Who?
Bro, it's plenty of local niggas still living off high school fame.
And they're local. Exactly. They're not out nowhere outside their own city. Exactly.
But that's what I'm
Exactly,
saying.
homie. Exactly.
But that's what
So
I mean. I'm saying,
nobody saying Dante Jones is the greatest basketball player ever because he was cold in high school.
but
He's not.
I'm saying the high. That's what I mean. That's how important a high school and college career can be to your
It cannot
legacy.
because
Is what I'm saying.
you have players who weren't that great in high school slash in college and are up there in up there in all time great levels. So that don't make sense to me, bro.
Okay. So look, this how I'll explain it. Right.
Again, hold on. This is the same conversation to where only in basketball math does this type of shit happen. Like you
Yeah.
hear shit like you will hear shit like this. This is the same debate as the most dominant player isn't the best player.
No, 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 no. You can do that in football too.
Only in basketball does it happen, bro.
Okay.
Only in basketball does it happen because people's feelings are so involved. Hold on, Key. Only in basketball does it happen, bro.
No,
So
no, no. Let me because
the
think about
most
this.
dominant player, the most dominant player in football today right now is who? Patrick Mahomes. Now, is he not the most? Is he not the best player in football as right now? Yes, he is. Okay, when Sidney Crosby in hockey was doing his thing, was he not the most dominant player in hockey? And was he not the most best player? Was he not the best player in hockey? Yes, he was. Okay, keep going. Hold on. Let me keep it going. Baseball today. Shohei Ohtani is the most dominant baseball player in MLB, right? He's also what? Wouldn't you know? The best player in baseball. Only in basketball is the most dominant player, not the best player in basketball. Because y'all want to add so many other people into these conversations because y'all like these niggas. It's the same thing what you're trying to do right now with this Michael Jordan Kareem thing. Even though Kareem has an argument, your argument makes no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. First of all, so look with the football thing. Think about
Man, hold
this.
on.
Would you
Hold on,
say
man.
that
Would you
Tom
agree with
Brady is
would
the
you
GOAT, right? Would you
to
say
go to
Tom Brady
football?
is the GOAT QB, right?
No, I
Go
wouldn't.
QB.
Sorry, I don't think Tom Brady is a goal. My Brett Favre, it's Brett Favre for me personally. but that's his
What?
personal opinion.
What?
Yeah.
That's,
That was a personal
that's
opinion.
personal.
Sorry.
Brett,
That's personal. That's feelings. That's feelings. That's feelings. You know that's not true. You know that's not true. So I'm cool.
you know that's not
So,
true.
we agree that that's personal.
But
That was
it is.
personal.
It is.
He
It's a
went off.
personal feeling, though. It is.
It's personal. It's personal. So he knows Tom Brady is over Brett Favre times 10. So we ain't gonna talk about it.
I'm not gonna say that, but I'll say that it's a personal opinion.
So listen. So look,
It's
this my
I
times
don't
point.
care.
10. It's times 10, bro. It's times 10, bro. It's times 10.
So look,
It's
look,
over
look, look,
time.
look, look,
It's
look.
over. It's
But this
times
my
10.
this
So
my
anyway, go
thing though.
ahead.
This my thing though. So listen. Okay. So if we say Tom Brady's the GOAT, right? Now, if you're starting a team and a prime Warren Moon is on the board,
Mm-hmm.
you gonna pick Tom Brady over a prime Warren Moon? What?
What we talking about?
So you tell
What we talking about? What we talking
bro.
about? 9 times out of 10. So 10 times out of 10, for sure.
So you telling
For
me
sure. For sure.
you gonna pick Tom Brady over prime Warren Moon?
Most definitely. Why would I not?
What you
You know there was
mean?
athletic. It was athletic QBs in Tom Brady's era, correct? You know that, right?
Of course I do, bruh. If you give
What we talking about? What we talking about?
bro,
What we talking about?
so
What we
you
talking
telling
about?
me if you gave Warren Moon Bill Belichick, you don't think Warren Moon had them same numbers?
Okay, Bill Belichick had other QBs that ain't did shit with him. What we talking about? Except
But
Tom
he
Brady.
didn't have Warren Moon.
He had Drew Bledsoe.
Oh,
Who
Drew
who 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 has
Bledsoe.
who? He's got four. He's got 5 Pro Bowls. Who we talking about? This dude wasn't no garbage quarterback. With no garbage quarterback. He's had plenty
He
of.
wasn't no
Hold on.
he wasn't no Hall of
Bill
Famer like Warren Moon.
Bill Belichick has had plenty of QBs. They just weren't Tom Brady. Who we talking about?
And okay, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing
The
Tom Brady at all. I
the
think
moment Tom
Tom
Brady
Brady's the GOAT.
leaves, Bill Belichick's out the league. What we talking about? What we talking about?
Hey, he
What we talking
he
about?
did that at his
What we
own
talking
on his
about?
own choices.
What we talking about?
Hey, so
Tom Brady leaves 3 years later. Bill Belichick's out the door. How?
okay, let me ask you this. Going back to what I was saying about the GOAT, right? So you telling me that somebody being the greatest player in this specific league, which is the NBA, and
Which is the best of the best of the best of the best. Correct. Yes. Correct.
correct, right? And you don't see how me saying I don't think that he was the best overall basketball player.
No, I do not. No. No. I'm sorry. That makes no sense to me. The best.
You're saying,
He's the.
and you're thinking Kareem is better than Jordan, is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
I
And
see.
here's
Okay.
why and
Here's where
think
I'm gonna
about it. Think
interject
about
real
it.
quick.
You said what?
I I wanted to say one thing when you had said that Kareem
Go
to
ahead.
me, and like I said, I didn't follow Kareem as closely as Jordan, so I'm speaking from what I followed. Like I did follow him, but Jordan is my guy. He didn't have the killer instinct Jordan has.
Yeah.
He didn't like his like he can't go out there and call out with Jordan on a bad night is 35. Jordan scoring 35 on a bad night. And when Jordan got a grudge against you, he's scoring 50 or above. Kareem can't call that out. Kareem doesn't have that willpower. He doesn't have that. Like he can play. I'm not dogging Kareem at all. I love Kareem as a basketball player, but he doesn't have that killer instinct that I feel like Jordan has and was needed even for in Jordan's
Wait,
era in that game.
wait. You talking about the same Kareem that punched the nigga on the
Yeah,
court?
I don't know. I know where you're going with that, man. But Kareem was giving you 40 at will, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro.
You said he was what?
He was giving you 30 ball. He was giving you 30 ball at will, bro. In his heyday, like,
Did you
he
did
was
hey so
ridiculous.
you haven't seen those multiple videos of Kareem popping on niggas on the court?
I've seen him. I've seen him. I just don't think he has that. He doesn't have that killer instinct that Jordan has still. I
What
don't
you
think that he
mean?
has that. It's a mindset. I don't think he has a killer instinct like that. Just because you can pop on somebody on the court like that, to me, It doesn't mean that you have the same killer instinct
But
that
he,
Jordan
but
has.
but
He
but
doesn't have that mindset. The only person I've ever seen that has that instinct like that is Kobe Bryant. Is the only person I've ever seen
Man,
be that crazy and have that kind of instinct about the game like that. Is Kobe.
Kareem won a Finals MVP. Kareem won a Finals MVP at age 38, bro. Like
listen,
he was nasty.
that's what, bro.
Kareem was
He's
nasty.
cold.
And
I'm not taking nothing away from him. I just in my like
Kareem was
in,
ridiculous.
but listen,
Kareem was like I
let me
said.
let
I'm
me let
not
me
saying that he.
Mav,
Yeah.
Mav, let me address your point, right?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Let me
Yeah. Yeah.
address your point. So for you to say he don't have killer instinct, think about this. This is all, and think about it. This is why I brought up the high school, college, and NBA shit. For him to like Corn keep pointing out, him be the tallest kid on the floor, but I ain't letting up on y'all niggas. I'm still gonna put 40, 50, 60 on your head. I'm gonna break rebounding records. You see what I'm saying? To win, to not lose a high school game. 4 years. You see what I'm saying? Like 4 years of relentlessly dominating y'all. Get to college, the same thing. Get to the NBA, the same thing. That's killer instinct to me.
I mean, I I guess if you I guess I like I said, Jordan
Because
has a specific kind
think
of a
about
killer
how
instinct that
easy
you
it could
don't
have
find
been
with
for
others.
him to be like, he could have easily been like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of whooping these niggas, man. You see what I'm saying? He could have easily took his foot off the gas and start letting,
Okay.
you see what I'm saying, bullshitting, start maybe eat a few cookies and get fat and start letting niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have easily let up. But to pursue dominance like that, and let's not forget, bruh, since everybody like to always consider off the court shit,
Uh-huh.
come on, bruh. Like what Kareem them was going through, it's not like, bruh, shut up, bruh. Like it ain't even comparable. You see what I'm saying? The racism and all that bullshit these niggas is going through, and I'm still, think about it. I go into an arena and I gotta deal with being called nigga and racism and shit, and I'm still gonna dominate all these white boys. And what y'all gonna do about it? Nothing. You see what I'm saying?
I
I'm
mean,
breaking records. I'm breaking records on your team full of white boys. And what you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's killer instinct, bro.
all
Yeah,
right, all
I'm with you.
right.
I'm with you. I'm with you on the kill. I'm with you on that. He was definitely out there smoking shit. So you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying.
like I said, I'm
So
not saying that he wasn't, but I feel like there's something about Jordan that's just different. Just like there's something about his killer instinct that like to me was unmatched. Like when he got on the
mm,
court, it was just like, man,
I got you, bro.
like
I-
yeah. But like I said, that's just my opinion,
but yeah, Corin, man, is there anything you want to discuss before we get up out of here?
uh, anything I want to discuss?
Like,
Have
if
you
you
seen?
want to,
Has anybody seen? I got two things. Has anybody seen the Sinners movie? Yes or no?
I
yes,
haven't yet.
I have.
Well, I hate that Mav hadn't seen it, so I don't want to talk about it if Mav ain't seen it because he's just gonna be just completely out the loop on
Bro,
this
I'm
one.
sure
So
he done heard
I
all the
rather
reviews and shit.
I
yeah,
actually
but he
haven't.
hasn't
I
seen
haven't
it
read
though.
any of the reviews yet. I
Oh,
haven't
for
seen it
real?
yet. I have, yeah. I haven't. I haven't read any of the reviews. I heard it was really good, but I got to check it out still because
Do you? That's
I
what I was
still
gonna
got a
say.
list
Do
of
you
movies I got to check
plan
out.
on seeing it?
Yeah, I do plan on seeing it.
Okay. Okay. Oh man, man. Okay, so I guess we can't discuss sinners. I mean, hey, do you care if we tell you the movie?
Go ahead. Like I'm not tripping. Whatever y'all want to do. Like I said, like I watch the movie anyway. So like I said, I'm not tripping about it.
Okay, Corin, go ahead.
Like I said, I did my movie review on it on my Facebook page. I got a lot of noise. I got a lot of chatter about it. surprisingly, I got more people who kind of were. It was a lot of people who agreed, and obviously a lot of people who disagreed. You know what I'm saying? But my overall take on the movie, it was just meh. It was blah. It was meh. It was a meh movie to me. You know what I'm saying? It just was not as it was a little slow.
Yeah.
It was a little slow for me. It was a little slow for me. The vampire thing made no sense. When I say made no sense, I'm saying essentially the vampires like the movie you could have just did the movie without the vampires. You know what I'm saying? I'm bouncing around. The fight scene with the vampires was absolutely atrocious and an atrocity. Um, that made absolutely no sense. I mean, no sense. The fight scene with the vampires was completely stupid. Let's see. How they died. Oh my God, that was horrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just hit dude in the head with a guitar, and then they all just stand there and look up at the sun and die and get burnt up. That made no sense. That made no sense.
Yeah.
No sense. No sense.
So, okay. I
But go
agree.
ahead. Let me
I
stop
agree.
because I can keep going. I can keep going, but I'm gonna let you chime in.
So listen, I agree with about uh I say about 33% of what you just said.
I mean,
So
I got you. You know, in a word of in movies and music, it's all about what you like and don't like. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it is what it is.
That's okay. You know what? I'm glad you said that because that's where I was about to go. So with me, that's my type of movie. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm big into movies that you know what I'm saying? It's like cultural movies. I'm big into I love to learn. That's one thing about me. You see what I'm saying? So if I go into a movie and I can learn something that I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be real, fictional, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Then I'm big into like the scene, you know what I'm saying? Like the atmosphere, the scene. I'm big into all the graphics and all of that shit. And I think the honestly, I think the storyline is dope. I think as far as the characters, I think the acting, oh my god, man. Like dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Michael B. Jordan, bro, you my mans and all. You my mans. I fuck with you, bro. But I feel like all you do is you know how actors turn hard to the right and clench their jaw and shit? I think that's all he do is like different little head moves and it's like he don't really you know what I'm saying? Like he don't really fucking talk.
You talking
Like
about in
it
this movie or just him in general?
I mean like in his roles, like okay, Joe Budden said it perfect, bro. Joe Budden
Yeah.
says Joe Budden said that Michael B. Jordan, he said he think he got a vocabulary of 38 words. And obviously he was joking, but it's just like I don't know, man. I don't. I can't. I
Have we
can't. I
not
can't
seen
explain it,
Fruitvale
man.
Station? I'm sorry. Have we not seen Fruitvale Station?
Yeah.
Chronicle. Let's see what else. Like, he's been in so many movies. Like really, all the Creed movies that he's been in, and we're talking. Nah, the dude's one of the best actors of the generation. Sorry,
Okay.
he
First of
embodies
all.
the
First of
characters that
all.
he's in. I'll
First
even
of
give him
all.
this.
Generation
Oh,
He
of
was
the
not a
hold
of the
on.
star of the
generation.
Creed series.
Yeah,
First of all.
That's
one of them.
tough. That's
Yeah,
tough.
one of
That's
them.
tough.
One of them. One of
That's
them.
tough.
Most definitely. You
That's
won't
But see,
tough.
argue
that's my
anything different
point.
from me
That's
at
my
all.
point. That's my point right there. He in so many
He ain't
movies
he's
that
he's
he
not
don't
no John.
shine in.
He's not he's exactly. I'm with you on that right there, Key.
Like,
I'm with you on that.
how are
I'm
you?
Well,
with
he's
you
How
not.
are
on that.
you the
Hold on.
headliner of the movie? And like, it's people acting you under the bus. You see what I'm saying?
Right, because in Sinners, the white dude absolutely shined. The Remick dude. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
See, I can't. I can't judge by Sinners, but I can judge by everything else that he's been in. He even took a role that probably he wasn't even supposed to get, which is Johnny Storm
Wait.
from Fantastic Four. If anybody,
He
Do you
definitely didn't
honestly,
shine in that in Fantastic Four.
bro?
He did not. She was not the shining light in that movie.
And then,
Stop.
bro,
Let's stop.
Jonathan
Let's not
Majors,
do
hold on.
Jonathan Majors
Let's do that.
outacted him times 1,000
Yeah,
in Creed.
yeah. I was
I'm
just
like,
gonna
oh
say
man,
Jonathan
y'all
Majors.
tripping.
Jonathan,
No. I'm not gonna say no times
Jonathan
1,000. Now,
Majors.
Jonathan Majors is great, but not times 1,000. And yet,
Man,
he
he's not
he
fucking with
probably
Jonathan Majors,
carried
bro.
most of
He's
that
not fucking with
Fantastic.
Jonathan Majors.
Hold on. He probably
He's
carried
not
that
fucking with Jonathan
Fantastic
Majors.
Four. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Go ahead.
I think he
Wait.
can mess with Jonathan Majors.
No.
He's not.
You watch the same Creed movie that we watched, and you telling me
Oh yeah,
that
I watched the
Yeah, well,
exact same Creed movies, and yes, I think that he can mess with Jonathan Majors. Not to say Jonathan Majors isn't a great actor, but yeah, he can mess with him. He can mess with
nah.
him with ease.
No,
Sorry,
I'm saying in the movie he wasn't messing with him at all, bro.
I can't even
yeah,
say
he's
that.
definitely
He did his thing in the movie.
nah,
They
nah,
both did their
nah, nah,
thing, but like I said, I'm not gonna say he wasn't messing with him. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
not
Because
gonna
I can
say
say the
about.
light, I can say the light skinned guy outshined Michael B. Jordan and Creed. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. You feel me? They was acting in that movie, bro. You feel me?
Nah, y'all just hating on Michael B. Jordan. I think if
No,
y'all just hating on that dude.
I'm
Man.
not hating on him. I'm not. Listen, bro. I'm not hating on him at all. All I'm saying is this.
Nah,
All I'm saying
I
is
ain't
this.
hating on that
I
dude.
feel like there's so many times in movies where he's the fucking leading role, but the other people around him 100% have a more memorable role.
I can't get
To
mad at
each
that.
his
I can't
own.
get mad at that logic.
I like to each his own. I don't see it that way, but to each his own.
Hey, so listen, y'all, man. My phone about to go dead, man. So we're gonna have to wrap it up, y'all.
Most definitely, yo.
But Corn, man, hey, Corn, man, I love this episode, bro. I would
For
love to
real.
have you back on. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you can.
Most definitely,
No,
bro.
yeah, no
It's
doubt.
good. For real, bro.
All right, man. I'm anytime I got the show, man, let me know, man. I hop on.
Oh
Anybody,
man.
if y'all listening, Facebook, Instagram, Big Corn Stalk, BIG Corn STALK. Hit me up, follow me. I got a lot of shit to say to you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and this
Yeah.
Marquee Gang, y'all know we dropping in the morning. We'll be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, is it Amazon?
All major DSPs or all major platforms.
I got you. I'm gonna send you all that. I'm gonna send you all that. But Marquee Gang, it's been real. Until next time, fuck Miss Faith forever.
Forever.
All right,
I'll let
y'all. Be
y'all.
safe, bro.
All right, Joe.
Yep.